So in this question, we've been given a parametric equation where x is equal to 7 sine t minus 4 and y is equal to 7 cos t plus 3. We've got to find the Cartesian equation, which means we're going to eliminate the parameter t. The way we do that when it involves trig is to use trigonometric identities. The best one here to use is sine squared plus cos squared equals 1. So let's make sine t the subject of the x equation. We can do that by making it x plus 4 over 7 equals sine t. And let's do the same for the y equation, but making cos t the subject here. So y minus 3 over 7 is equal to cos t. Now that we've made sine t and cos t the subject, we can sub them into the identity sine squared t plus cos squared t equals 1. So we get x plus 4 over 7 squared plus y minus 3 over 7 squared equals 1. Looking at our question, it says where a, b and c are integers. So we need to change this slightly by expanding it. So we can go with x plus 4 squared over 49 plus y minus 3 squared over 49 equals 1. And timesing both sides by 49, we get x plus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 49. And so we found a, which is 4, b, which is minus 3, and c, which is 7. So for part b of this question, we've been asked to sketch the curve on the given domain. Notice that the domain is minus pi by 2 to pi by 3. So doing a quick table of values, so t, x, and y. I'm going to pick values of t as minus pi by 2 because that's our lowest value, and pi by 3 as our highest value, and pick something in between. Now originally this would be a circle, but because of our restricted domain, it's just going to be some part of the circle. So I'm picking these values of t to see what part of the circle we want to actually sketch. Subbing in minus pi by 2 into the x equation, you get minus 11, and subbing in minus pi by 2 into the y equation, we get 3. You now sub in 0, we're going to get minus 4 and 10, and subbing in pi by 3, you get 7 root 3 over 2 minus 4 and 6.5. Just quickly calculating this in your calculator, you get roughly 2.06 for the x value. So now we've got 3 points, and we know that the shape of this curve is going to be a circle. We can sketch it. Looking back at the equation of the circle, it was x plus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 49. So we knew that it was a circle with center minus 4, 3. And a radius of 7. We can see that our first point is minus 11, 3, which is going to be over here somewhere. Our next point is minus 4, 10. I've got it up here. And our last point was roughly 2.06, 6.5. So say over here. And we can now sketch our circle, or part of our circle. So the last part of the question is asking for the length of the curve C. Now this curve C was part of a circle, so this looks like we're going to have to do some radians calculations here. We need to work out this angle in order to do that. Looking at our domain, it seems like our angle is going to be the difference between those two values. So if we do pi by 3, take away minus pi by 2, we get this theta value as 5 pi by 6. We also know the radius of the circle was 7, and so the arc length equation is L equals r theta. Subbing in our radius and our angle, we can say that it's 7 times by 5 pi by 6, giving us 35 pi by 6.